From Deontay Wilder's downright scary punches to Canelo Alvarez leaving a trail of opponents with his every step, there are tons of boxers that are incredibly intimidating. Starting off with Deontay Wilder, who's known for being an absolute beast in the ring. Let's get one thing straight. Wilder's resume may not be stacked with big names, but neither are the resumes of other heavyweights who get more respect than he does. Take Vladimir Klitschko, for example. Sure, the Ukrainian star deserves his spot in the Hall of Fame for his consistency over the years, but who did he really beat? Wilder, on the other hand, has taken on and defeated most of the contenders placed in front of him. He's faced tough competition and has only lost to Tyson Fury, which definitely hurts his resume. But let's give credit where it's due. He showed incredible heart in bouncing back from a brutal beatdown in their second fight. Plus, in their third bout, he put Fury down twice in a thrilling showdown. His skill set may not match up to the likes of Alexander Usyk, but he knows what he's doing in the ring. His power punches are no accident. He carefully sets them up before unleashing his devastating right hand, which might just be the most powerful in history. It takes skill to develop such a lethal weapon, and Wilder's delivery system is often overlooked. So, while Wilder may not have the most impressive resume, he's gained recognition for his warrior spirit and his ability to land those thunderous shots. And it's what makes him a truly intimidating guy to go up against. But he's not the only boxer who's a fearsome competitor, because Gennady Golovkin is also just as scary in the ring. Known as Triple G, he's undoubtedly one of the most intimidating boxers in the history of the sport. His incredible career and numerous accomplishments speak volumes about his prowess. One of the most awe-inspiring aspects of Golovkin's boxing style is his knockout power, which is unparalleled in the middleweight division. With 20 consecutive title defenses, tying a record set by Bernard Hopkins, and 17 of those defenses won by knockout, Golovkin's ability to deliver devastating blows is awe-inspiring. His knockout ratio of 87% is the highest in middleweight history, a testament to his exceptional punching power. Opponents who step into the ring with Golovkin know that they are facing a relentless force, capable of ending the fight with a single punch. Plus, his ability to take a hit and keep coming forward is remarkable. His chin has been compared to that of retired heavyweight champ Vitaly Klitschko, known for his iron-like jaw. This resilience allows Golovkin to press forward aggressively, applying constant pressure on his opponents and wearing them down with his relentless attack. Plus, his intimidating presence is not only due to his physical attributes, but also his mental strength. He's had to deal with opponents who avoided facing him, ducking him in the ring due to his fearsome reputation. Despite this, Gennady has remained focused and determined, dispatching everyone put in front of him, except for a controversial draw with Canelo Alvarez in their first fight. Golovkin's trainer, Abel Sanchez, has also heaped praise on his fighter, comparing him to boxing legends like Sugar Ray Robinson, Hopkins, and more. And much of this praise also applies to this boxer. Yup, it's Sergey Kovalev. He's the guy who caused destruction in the light heavyweight division after rising from a successful amateur career. But it was only recently that he began to shake the boxing world, emerging as a formidable force to be reckoned with, making his presence known with thunderous impact. Kovalev is like a wrecking ball inside the ring, bringing the pain to his opponents with his excellent boxing skills and power punches. He's not just a brawler, but a versatile fighter who can pick off opponents from the outside and fight at a distance. Unlike some other fighters, Kovalev wasn't groomed for greatness or coddled along the way. He's a natural light heavyweight who has traded punches with the hardest hitters in the division. He's just as scary as Golovkin, but with less boyish charm and more accomplishments under his belt. If you ask me, Kovalev is the real deal, taking on tough opponents and making big fights happen, not just talking the talk, but walking the walk. In a sport where many fighters duck challenges, Kovalev stands out as a refreshing change. He's not just in it for the money, but for the love of boxing and the fans. With boxing losing its foothold among American audiences, Kovalev is a much-needed star on the rise. His sheer passion for the sport makes him one scary guy to go up against. Though, you can't talk about scary men in boxing without mentioning this next fighter. It's Canelo Alvarez. After all, he's the reigning superstar of boxing, widely considered the greatest fighter on the planet. This legend from Guadalajara has left a trail of defeated opponents in his wake. He's captured world titles in 4 different weight classes. But what sets him apart is not just his knockout power, with 39 of his 57 wins coming by way of devastating KOs. Alvarez is a master of defense, with a high guard that leaves opponents frustrated and flailing. Many fighters fall into the trap of headhunting, but Alvarez knows better. He's a lethal body puncher, pounding away his opponents' midsections with brutal hooks that leave them reeling. Even with a high guard, his foes can't escape the ferocity of his attack. In his battles with Rocky Fielding and Callum Smith, he showed no mercy, relentlessly targeting their bodies and arms with surgical precision. Fielding was stopped in the 3rd round after enduring 4 knockdowns, while Smith suffered a gruesome injury to his left arm. Canelo's unrelenting assault on the body is a testament to his unparalleled skill and strategy in the ring. He's proving that he is a force to be reckoned with, a true king among fighters. But of course, there's another name worthy of this list, and that's Terence Crawford. This guy is the epitome of a boxing sensation. He's got the speed, athleticism, strength, and skill that every fighter dreams of. He's climbed the ranks the hard way, earning his stripes as one of Bob Arum's brightest young prospects. Since his professional debut in 2008, Crawford has been on a tear, knocking out opponents left and right and compiling an impressive 19-0 record. All that before facing his first notable enemy in Bradus Prescott. Prescott may be known for his hard punching, but he couldn't land a single hammer on Crawford over 10 grueling rounds. Crawford earned a unanimous decision and continued his winning streak, and that was just the start of his epic journey. He then traveled to Scotland to face Ricky Burns for the WBO lightweight title. After taking a few rounds to figure out his opponent's style, Crawford unleashed his full arsenal and dominated Burns in his own backyard. But what makes him a truly scary fighter is when he went up against Yuriorkis Gamboa, an undefeated and highly talented Cuban fighter. Gamboa threw everything he had at Crawford, but the Nebraska native was simply too much to handle. He knocked Gamboa down multiple times, showcasing his power and skill in a Fight of the Year candidate. Despite his soft-spoken demeanor, Crawford can no longer fly under the radar. And finally, there's one other boxer that downright scares his opponents in the ring. Yep, it's Floyd Money Mayweather. Mayweather is considered one of the best defensive fighters of all time. It's hilarious how Mayweather's in-ring style is so different from his off-ring persona. He's calm, intelligent, and pragmatic inside the ropes, but obnoxious, offensive, and appalling outside of them. Talk about a radical juxtaposition. Even fighters who have lost to Mayweather have praised his boxing brilliance. Shane Mosley admitted that he thought he had the advantage over Floyd and even rocked him with a good shot. But Mayweather, being the veteran he is, made the adjustment and capitalized on the opportunity. This ability to think on his toes made him a truly fearsome guy to go up against. But that's all the most intimidating boxers of all time.